I got some videos. It's like I said, be careful. These folks are really, and this, I think this video is real, and I can attest it's real. No matter what it is, like I said, they're trying to go by, they still think they got whatever it is, power. And, I just realized something. None of us ever had power or wanted power. Ultimate power corrupts. All of that is witchcraft and Democrat shit. Seriously. No, I'm not trying to clean it up. Now we're starting to understand. And like I said, it sounds similar, but I've never had or wanted power. I said, like, say by the time I was in basic training, I realized I did want certain positions. It's not power, right? It's the money with rank comes extra money because you get a raise. The simplest example, you start at McDonald's, you move to fries, then you become a shift leader and a manager. There's the set that everybody can understand. You get more money. It don't matter how much. So you started at $10, $12 an hour, then you move to shift manager, you get 13 if it works like that. The bottom line is it don't matter. Either way you getting a raise, right? So anybody, you don't have to be a military to understand that. So I'm like, shit, that's more money. Sergeant. So yeah, you want to get your sergeant fast as possible. It don't mean you want to be in power but you do have responsibilities, and I guess what y'all would call power. Y'all don't understand that. That's why y'all almost fucked everything up being jealous. And we weren't trying to hurt y'all. I told you over and over and over again, I wasn't thinking about you when I'm talking about back in the day or doing what I do now. It's not to make you look bad. I told you over and over again, you're looking too hard. That's not a military phrase. I learned that when I moved down south from the older niggas when I was 12, 13, 14. Basically, you're looking too hard. Even if that's your homeboy, hey, you're looking too hard. Especially if they older than you, y'all grew up, whatever. He's a couple of years, so it basically you ain't supposed to. And more than likely, he's protecting you. You looking too hard. That's none of your business, little homie. Don't worry about that. I wasn't protecting you, but it's the same concept. You're looking too hard. When nobody putting you down, if I buy cars and this and that, and the way we looked at things, that should be motivation, not hate and not competition. I told y'all, it's not a competition. I'm not rubbing it in. The reason I'm still talking about it, because like I'm finna show y'all still haven't caught on. And I'm telling you, look, y'all putting yourselves in danger, and nobody's gonna feel sorry for you or your surviving family members who are on TV crying, like, they're on TV, they didn't, what's your favorite thing? They didn't deserve that. That's your favorite saying. They didn't deserve that. Nobody's gonna have sympathy for you at all. Just cut it out, right? Stop it. Get on board. Get on board. That's what I'm telling you. Y'all welcome. We ain't even, majority of y'all don't even worry about it. But what about all we did? I think that's what most of y'all problem is. Y'all did listen to me. And some of y'all done got to know me. It's like, but you don't, I said got to know me a little bit was what I mean. It's like if you got to know me, look, I've been told you, we moving on, ain't got time for all that. And I've been told you, just come on our side. I told you the whole time. And like I said, I take credit for it. It worked. Because it was more than just black people who listened to me. In order for that big of a landslide that happened 2 weeks ago, two and a half or whatever, everybody had to fucking realize, like, yeah, hey, just come on. We don't even give a fuck. Fuck all that shit. But what about what we did? And you know, look. Come on. Unless you hire, if you high up nigga, you might need to be worried. Yeah, not might need to be worried. You like Alvin Bragg type nigga. Yeah, you definitely going to prison. You definitely, unless you're going to escape and flee the country. But the rest of y'all, remember I told you years ago, we wanted to cut the heads off the snake. Fucking with y'all, that's useless, a waste of money, waste of time, waste of energy. You gotta cut the head off the snakes. Cause if we just fuck with y'all, the head will grow back. And we told y'all, just come over here. Don't worry about it. Come on our side, you good. You'll see how, like didn't I tell you, it's much easier to do things our way. Instead of fighting, arguing, trying to prove you're right and you're wrong. It's like, it's so much easier. It's so much less stress. You try to stress us and it don't work. All we do is, handle the problem. You see that. They see it in real time right now. Every day they see it. They keep trying. It's like, no, there's nothing you can do. I wouldn't have did this and that if I didn't read such and such first. I read something first. It's over. There's nothing you can do. Right? And so you can just be mad or you can come on our side. We ain't gonna rub it in. We don't wanna. But anyway, so I'm gonna show some things that show these folks are just going crazy. Or if I didn't, I read it after I found out, oh shit, let me read. No, seriously. Either way, I read it. You can try to, there's nothing you can change. You got to change it for everybody. All right, now look at this shit right here. But honestly, I blame the dude. I'll let it play and I'll show you. Five. Let's talk about Joe Biden not apologizing. So I don't need him. Supposedly this is in an airport, right? I mean, it's a bunch of clips, and I haven't watched the rest of it. But like I said, I saw this first clip, and this must have been recent, probably a couple of days ago, because it's live stream, internet days, TikTok, Facebook, whatever. But look at this. This just happened in the airport. But like I said, I blame the dude. And these are total strangers. Somehow they got into it. But all this is about the election. And it's a black chick or whatever she is, half black, Puerto Rican, Mexican. She going crazy, a female. And that's why I said I blame the dude. And you hear the dude taking the filming, right? She mad, You hear that youngster, he a youngster, hey, bro, that bro, hey, bro, she mad, bro. But either way, he telling the truth. Because he saw the whole thing before he started filming. And she spit, and she got first when she got in his face. First of all, most of us, when she got in your face, call the police. Now, that's not you put your hands on me. She could try to say all that, but when you sort of like, if I would have noticed, because I am going, that's since high school. You gonna look around somebody trying to But back then, females didn't do that. Either way, so you go look around. I see dude filming, but I wouldn't have did nothing. But once she picked up and got in his face, called the police. He said he go okay. So he's trying to what the Democrats call de-escalate. He's trying to de-escalate, right? I'm gonna call the police, trying to get her to back up. And this is recently. This ain't years ago BLM shit. This is like 2 days ago. She's mad because of the election. She's one of them brainwashed people yelling at he ain't even a white dude. Look like he an Indian, you know, not an Indian American. Yeah, he's probably an American, but I'm just saying, one of them Indians. And he's just like, but obviously he's one of the smart people. He voted for Trump. We don't know how it started, but somehow in the airport they got into it. And the reason it's about Trump because this is, whatever, but I don't know, but let's see.
Damn. That's assault. That's assault. That's literally assault.
And then she spit in this face, but even before she spit, anybody else, man or woman, when she got in your face talking about, he said, I'm gonna call the police. And then she like, call the police, cause got in his face. You could have pushed her right then. He put his hands and no. Now right there, you're advancing. You're advancing towards him. Y'all would call it invading personal space. Like look what these fools doing right here. Yeah, now that I put the phone there, yeah, they acting like they lost. See what I'm saying? That's what we're talking about. Things gonna change. Pretty soon, y'all gonna keep doing this weird shit. Yeah, now they getting out or whatever. Yeah, now they acting like, oh, we're lost. And we're trying to figure out. Yeah, you just sitting there in the middle of the street. Now, if you're looking for somebody that live here, why would they stop right there? I don't get it. I know what they're doing. This morning I normally don't go inside, but I went to the store and bought me some what do you call it? Eggs. And I stopped at the what you call it? Harris Teeter. It did see these are the Democrats. The black what is it, Sunday, right? So the black Democrats. That's what I'm talking about. That's what we're talking about, right? These Democrat women, they still not giving up. It's about love and that fake love. See, that's literally what this was. So they knew I was coming out, right? I was coming out to make this video. The whole, like I said, it's just some, I don't know how they do it, or either they're reading. I don't know, but I say technology. Maybe 20 years ago, they can't read. It's like the technology. You don't think they can, somehow know what you're thinking?
Assault.
Now you hear, look, and then so now she got in the camera in the face of the dude who you see. I mean, this is a good thing back, not a good thing. Well, back in the day, it was all good, but these like, dude, everybody rejected y'all. Seriously, nobody was the powerful black woman in charge. Nobody, black people, black women. It's over. How many days we got? It's the 24th. We got like 54 days. I don't know. Maybe they think the magic will help. I guess they still on this witchcraft stuff, and I bet all of them grew up in Christian homes, but none of them are Christian no more. All of them, they just switched. No, I'm just now intrigued. Like, what are they doing? Yeah, they interrupted my live stream, but we'll see. And see, this one say everything. They don't realize why they got beat. So I mean, y'all got curb stomped. Y'all are laughing about getting the shit beat out of y'all. Y'all were beat so bad. I mean, literally, y'all were beat into the mud. I ain't talking. I'm talking about metaphorically. You know, the election numbers, electoral and popular vote, and that's what you call psychotic. You know, you said, remember I told you that? I told you that years ago. Remember I said these people are like crackheads or like not really. You know what? No, it's worse. They're like you know, you seen the white boy movies and they're beating up no, it's a movie. And they're beating up the dude and he's really laughing. And, you know, it's a movie like the 90s. No, I'm not talking about physical. I mean, in the movie, yeah, but I'm talking about how they were beat. You know, in the election so bad, and they still like they. I guess they think Obama is coming to save them or something. Like he still has a trick up his sleeve. There are no more tricks. And I told you the whole time it was a setup. Remember, I've been saying that for over a year now. I don't know if it's over a year. I've been saying that for a while. This remember I talked about the dude from New York, the mayor, New York undercover. I showed you X22 on Rumble, and you know, it's like there's no coming. There's still, you know, the movies where the dude is laughing, he's getting his teeth knocked out, and he's laughing, ha 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 ha. Oh, you know what? You know what? I think where I first saw that in Denzel first movie, I was a little kid. We went to go see Soldier Story when I was I don't know how old I was, probably about 8. You know, look up whatever year, but and at the end, no. The whole point of the movie when cause SARS he wasn't alive. SARS was dead. That's the whole point of Harold Rollins coming through, right? He was a JAG officer, and back then they didn't, you know, they hadn't seen a black captain or any officer where at the base he went to. Anyway, you gotta look it up yourself to know the whole story. But the bottom line is, when you know, I guess I'll spoil it. Spoiler alert. But at the beginning, all you saw was they showed the scene when Sarge was getting killed, and he was like, uh, you know, he was laughing. They still hate you, and that should have been a big hint, spoiler, that it wasn't the white. Because this is back in the day. This was like '82 when they made that movie, right? But it was supposed to be the 1940s, right? World War II. That's why it was such a big deal. And like I said, even as a kid, I can't, I don't know why, but I understood the significance in that movie of Harold Rollins being playing the movie, the character. He was an officer. And I remember that scene where he first got on base and the white boys walked past him. They were enlisted. And there's no way I knew about the military back then. But maybe they explained to me they were supposed to say they salute him because he's an officer, but they wasn't used to a black officer. And he turned around because they all turned. They turned around too, like oh shit, and they saluted him, right? But I never forget that scene. But it wasn't like, see, that's what I'm saying. With our generation, it wasn't, oh, the racist white folks and blah, 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 blah. But it was like a power, you know, the type of shit y'all try to make. Y'all try to make powerful shit, but it's all just bullshit. You know, it's usually, you know, a modern day movie and some young dumbass thief, you know, a carjacker, and the cops are racist, and he's carjacking because he's poor and he has no other choice. It's nothing like Soldier Story, right? Nothing like it. Just bullshit. All this fake, modern day BLM shit. Yeah, two teenagers, they ain't really doing nothing, but they get pulled over. Keep your hands at 10 and 2 and keep your hands on the steering wheel. If you get pulled over, that's how you got to do. Like, bitch, I ain't never done that. You don't have to do that. If anything, like I said, it's times you end up laughing like, damn, where the fuck you was? Oh, I was behind that bush right there. Now that's their little spot. You know, that's where the little speed trap or whatever you want to call it. But you was speeding. Exactly. Everybody out you. That's why all you do is just cuss. Oh shit! When you see the lights come on, and you know what you did. You knew you was speeding, and you just didn't see his ass. That's the simple. But everybody that got all these black folks, you knew what you were doing the whole time. What you pulled me over for? Unless you're an idiot, you know why the fuck you got pulled over. I've never seen nobody. All the niggas I know, real niggas, been to prison, something killed, whatever. Nobody's like, I don't know why. You know exactly why you got pulled over. Like, oh fuck, you took a chance. Yeah, it was a cop watching. There's nobody that get pulled over for unless you got a tail light out, something like that. Or the real sneaky one, your license plate light is out. You got to check all that shit. It's nighttime and your license plate light is out. It's just a little light. It's real easy to fix and real cheap. But other than that, you know why you got pulled over. And a lot of people know they got, up here they don't pull you over in this city. But Birmingham, yeah, like I said, I know plenty of niggas. Especially this winter time, it's getting winter, get about 5:30, them niggas gone home. Where you going, man? Man, I gotta get home. It's getting dark. Cause one of their lights out. And they don't want to get pulled over. So we all chilling. This nigga, he finna bounce. Where you go? Yeah, I'm finna bounce, man. I'm going home. Why you leaving, man? We chilling. We got whatever. Shit, man. I got my light out. Them niggas trip. Birmingham, they were tripping. And these black folks, black mayor, black city council, black chief of police, all that, black folks hassling the black man. But the nigga would go because his tail light out or one of his headlights. One headlight, nope. So you one headlight out, them niggas, you going that way, the police, they will bustle you and get behind. Here, they don't give a fuck. Gangstalker country. Remember I showed you, they one headlight. I be sitting here. They be one, if it's nighttime, they're one headlight like a motherfucker. I call it a motorcycle. Cause when it's far off, all you see is one headlight. And then you get closer, oh, this one of them motorcycle. It's not a motorcycle, it's a nigga who got one headlight. Hood shit. But up here, they proud of they hood shit. Just ride around with one headlight all night long. Birmingham, oh shit. Niggas know better. Well, used to. Who knows? This new age BLM shit. But like 2020, 2010, 09, yeah, niggas, oh, cause they will get right. You go in the opposite way with that one headlight, that Cyclops, they will bustle you right behind your ass. Woo! Hey, your headlight out, right? Yeah, they get your license, don't be, a lot of these niggas, especially back then, they're smoking weed, all that shit, whatever. So you just gotta fix your car, nigga. All that shit. Then you get mad. The light ain't that, but anyway, that's how I told you. These niggas fake as fuck. You looking in the rear view, you might be in the passenger seat. Shit, you got one light out. One headlight. And you can't fake it and try to put your bright lights. Yeah, you can't ride with your bright lights on. None of that shit. There's nothing you can do but fit. Oh, you know what? Sometimes back then you might have an old car. Like this '08. And the real problem is it's something electrical. So it's expensive. So you can't just put a new bulb in. It's not just a fuse. It's something else. And you gotta get the whole thing. Yeah. So now you fucked. So nigga just gotta leave. But anyway, them the old days. I guess the good old days. But back to this video. So back to this chick.
Assault. Yeah.
But y'all saw why I got off subject. Big Mama and the rest of them. They just pull up and taking pictures. I used to live here or whatever. And I don't mean Big Mama. She wasn't old. I'm talking about the way we was niggas. Big Mama. It's a big old girl. Not like grandmama, big mama, no black girl.
That's assault. That's assault. That's literally assault. 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 Yeah. Assault. Yeah.
Yeah. She get out now. It looks like he probably had his phone like maybe this far, and he's filming her. I don't know. Like maybe I don't know if you would have slapped her ass because she just spit in the dude's face, and the dude let her get away with, and that's what he's talking about. The black dude filming. And it is. You spit on somebody, that's an assault charge. And she thought about it because at first I remember whining. She's like, "What? I ain't touch you." And the dude's like, "No, spitting on somebody is literally an assault charge. This is a misdemeanor, but you go into jail or probation and all that shit." And she at the airport. She might not even be from there, so that's a hell of a lot. You gotta this and that travel.
Keep talking. I'm gonna call the police. 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 Don't even.
She spitting that nigga back. Ain't no way in hell. Look, the right there. You could have just took her all around the world. Yeah, she was all around the world. Just you ain't got to smack her, but you could just grab her ass and take her all around the world. It's just, you could turn the WWF on her ass. He said, "Whoa."
Oh, I'm beating your ass. Damn. That's assault. That's assault. That's literally assault. Call the police. Call the police. Call the police. Assault. 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 Yeah. Assault. Yeah. What you gonna do? I ain't touched nobody. What the they gonna do? I'm from California. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. I'm really from this too. Not 37. Nobody cares. Alright. Then why the you record like a because this is hilarious. You a nigga. You a nigga. Okay. You're a nigga. You're a nigga. Okay. No.
Yeah, I'd be like, no, he's a youngster, bruh. He gonna say, yeah, I'm a black girl, but with a blah blah blah. Like, yeah, bitch, I'm a nigga. You spit in my face, I'm gonna treat you like a nigga. Seriously, yeah, I'm a real nigga. You talk about you from Cali, so you know better, bitch. Like shit. And no, like, nah, you shouldn't spit in that man's face. Exactly, real nigga shit. Ain't no way in hell. Y'all might get that shit in LA that back in the 90s. Remember the Rodney King and the Asians and the store owners and this shit that's back then. The rest of us, we ain't got no problem with the Koreans and shit like that. They don't do us like that down south. So you just spit in that dude's face. It's like shit. Like I'm with dude. Yeah, that's an assault charge. Shit, rest that hoe. Like shit. Yeah, that was you don't let them bitches get away with that shit. You a fuck nigga. Seriously, you ain't no nigga. You a fuck nigga. You let hoes run all over you. Exactly. You she spit in that nigga face. You support that shit. I don't care if you think you a gangster, a thug, or whatever. Nah, you let hoes cheat on you, nigga. Seriously, I don't care. The dude might be older, but she might be fucking an old nigga just like him. That might be why she spit in his face. Yeah, she fucking somebody just like him. Money, whatever. Money, he got money. Shit, you let that hoe be like, nope, ain't no way in hell, bitch.
Not a I'm just let y'all know.
Crack is cheap.
Right is right and wrong is wrong, and spitting on somebody is wrong. And I'm happy he stood his ground. Regular black people are tired of these type of black people trying to tell us that we aren't black because we speak well and we have standards. Having poor behavior.
Welcome everybody. Whooping up this day today,
Tired of these type of black people trying to tell us that we aren't black because we speak well and we have standards.
See, the problem is that's why I normally don't even watch channels like this, but I saw his channel before and I clicked on it. So I clicked on it last night. I said, all right, let me click on it. Well, this morning, I give him a chance. But so that's the problem. Y'all keep talking to these niggas and talking to each other and making videos, talking and shit, talking and talking. You know, ain't no goddamn talking to these niggas, man. Talk time is over. Yeah, he be beating the shit out of that damn dog. I mean, look, I'm not laughing about the violence. I'm laughing about this. She done beat the shit out of that dog again. You heard that motherfucker. But anyway.
Poor behavior and poor grammar doesn't make you black. It makes you stupid.
If you're voting for Donald Trump, you're racist.
I agree, you're supporting racism, therefore you're racist.
I'm voting for Donald Trump. Does that make me racist?
That makes you racist.
Interesting. I don't feel racist. I
feel it.
Yeah, well, I would say, not only do I not feel racist, I'm not racist.
You are racist.
A guy who is a racist.
Oh, interesting.
And it will have a major impact on the country.
You have a choice.
How is Donald Trump racist?
Really?
Really? Come on.
This already. So
That's all yeah, you know this already. Like they smart. They never have a reason. They just, well, because we say so. The dumbest shit in the world. And that's why I said stop talking to these people. Stop going and putting microphones and put your damn fist in their face. I mean, well, it's YouTube. I gotta remember I'm on YouTube. Is that white Mike? He was just talking about something. What's up, Mike? 3 church dudes just walked by. Yeah, the 2 black dudes, the tall one look like, and White Mike. You remember White Mike was from what was it? The Wayans Brothers TV show. White Mike.
we're talking, I have to answer.
No, please answer me.
That's the real question.
It's a real accusation.
You already know the facts.
I wonder if the country was racist when Obama won 2 elections in a row. They can say it's about race and gender all they want, but if Candace Owens would have ran for president, there would have been a lot of people voting for her. Even Michelle Obama would have did better than Kamala. They tried to force her on the people, and the people didn't like her. You're fired!
How much did you get paid to come here? You're a creator.
How much did I get paid to come here? Was it they paid for my flight? Yeah. So they paid for my flight. They gave me access.
I mean, I don't know. I just don't see, because it's more than just like what Candace Owens do. No offense, but me, I'm still wary of I said it. Even though Candace Owens, she doing a good job, but all these Democrat converts is like, we need some more time, But you're like, well, Tulsi Gabbard, It's like, well, that's Trump decision. I ain't got no choice about that. But the rest of them, all these, converts, they were Democrats. RFK, well, he wasn't a Democrat, but still, because it's like, how were you? But at the same time, like with Tulsi Gabbard, it might be stuff that we can't know about. Like I said, it might just be more like she got information. And yes, and she probably admitted, yeah, at the time, I knew we were doing this and that, and I knew it. And it's like, well, how can you trust them? Because she can't do nothing now. She jumped ship. We didn't need her, but she's an asset. The information she has is like, shit, she's just fortifying what we know, I would think. I mean, this is all speculation, but it's like, yeah, so might as well, right? On our side, it's like, might as well. It's like, so I would think she's not just a convert who's sort of light. It's like she's a witness protection, what you call it, turning state's evidence, shit like that. But I don't know about officer shit. She was an officer in the military, army, or whatever. What is it? Kamala Harris urged to I was just scrolling. Urged to take a permanent vacation. Let me click on this
You
and
grew up
see.
playing Super Mario, Zelda, and Street Fighter. You're gonna love this. It's time to experience the classics.
To go spend time with her family. I don't think that.
Now, after a thundering defeat, Kamala Harris is now on vacation in Hawaii. Have a listen to this.
To Hawaii, Walt Disney staffers are just wondering what they're going to do
The vice
for work.
president has taken time off to go spend time with her family. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I think she deserves some time to be with her family and to have some downtime. She has worked very hard over the last 4 years, and her taking a couple of days to be with her family, good for her.
Brad, there's been some criticism about the optics of this, given hundreds of Democrat National Committee staffers were laid off following the election result. Is this a bad look in your view?
Well, I don't know that it matters if it's a bad look or not, because Kamala Harris is done. She's cooked. She's toast.
So
In Hawaii. Have a listen to this.
To Hawaii, Walt Disney staffers are just wondering what they're going to do for
The vice
work.
president has taken time off to go spend time with her family. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I think she deserves some time to be with her family and to have some downtime. She has worked very hard.
the job ain't over. You go to Hawaii after inauguration day. The job ain't over. He's still vice president. See Democrats. They're losers. They can't. So she would have won. Oh, I'm ready to. No, just because you lost. If I would have lost, hey, I'm sorry, y'all. We come back. We'll fix what's wrong. We coming back next 4 years. Yada yada yada. But till then, I'm still here. Yeah, I got 2 months left. If you got, I'm gonna do this job. You got to do your job. No, I'm dead serious. If I'm there until I clock out for the last time, I know this is my last time clocking out. The job get done. Hell, I work these fucking day labor jobs. Meaning, when I clock out, I ain't coming back. So, but we still do the job until it's time to clock out. And yeah, that can equate to being the fucking vice president. Fucking, even if we was just picking up boxes and throwing away, what do you call it? Pallets. Yeah, we breaking up pallets or stacking pallets. Whatever the fuck we doing, or breaking down a warehouse, demolition, tearing up shit. We doing it till it's time to check out, clock out. It ain't time to clock out. She going on vacation already. See how Democrats think? I'm dead serious. That's the difference. That's why you don't prosper. That's why I can sit here and chill, because my soul is good. Yeah, if it ain't time to go, it ain't time to go. This bitch like, I lost. You was already vice president right now. You still got a job to do. She up in Hawaii with, and like they said, she paid Oprah 2.5 million. First it was a million, but now it looks like it's 2 point. And now she up in Oprah land. Remember Oprah bought all that property, and remember there's a conspiracy. I had a video that showed it's possible. They got that. It sounds like nonsense, but they do got that heat beam, and so dry, just like in California, dry brush. Certain times of the year is a whole bunch of dry leaves, just like when you was a kid, the magnifying glass. Poof. They got that. It's like they said, all that land they burned up, and now Oprah buying it up. She ain't helping nobody. She just bought it. And now where's Kamala chilling with Oprah? Yeah, every little bit's help. 2.5 million. Like Oprah the billionaire. Why she did shit? Her Kamala, they over there chilling. You know. Oh, here's another one. CFO of Ronald McDonald House.
A top executive at the Ronald McDonald House Charities of the Capital Region has been fired after he was allegedly caught on camera stealing political signs. The now former chief financial officer, Michael Coleman, is charged with petty larceny. It's a misdemeanor. CBS 6's Brianna Supardi spoke with the man who filed the charges, and she has more. The cameras belong to the Schenectady Republican Committee. Its chairman, Thomas Kennedy, tells me the political signs were in a remote area of Duanesburg, so he felt it was important to have surveillance cameras there to make sure no one's tampering with the signs. And when one of those cameras captured someone stealing one of the signs, he never imagined it'd be a senior leader at a beloved charity organization.
I was very disappointed to find out he worked for Ronald McDonald House.
It's these images that led to Michael Coleman's petty larceny charge. The now former CFO of the Ronald McDonald House Charities of the Capital Region caught on camera on November 4th, tampering with political signs in a remote area of Duanesburg.
So we had a camera in a strategic location. We got pictures of him, specific pictures of him. And then we ran it by the community. And the community identified him about 5 minutes. There's two things that he's being accused of incredible evidence, is that number one, he stole our signs at two different locations, at two different times. Herrick Road and Courtney Drive in Duanesburg.
Coleman is also facing charges for vandalism from an incident in October.
It's interesting
You see how nasty these people are? Ronald McDonald House. I'm from New York. I'm just saying, this is up north too. It has to be down here. But as a kid in the 80s, Ronald McDonald House was like the other stuff, the commercials and the fundraisers, sick kids. You ain't want to, that mean you sick if you go into Ronald McDonald House when I was a kid. Cancer or something like that, And so these sick liberals, he painted swastika. He's the chief financial officer of the Ronald McDonald House. He's a CFO of the Ronald McDonald House charity, and he went out personally destroying signs and painting swastikas and stealing on Trump signs. You see how sick and nasty these people are?
The October signs, the ones with the swastikas on them. So that was an open investigation that the sheriff's office brought from people in the community, brought it to them. We noticed that he traveled that way every day. So we brought it to the attention to the state trooper, and the state trooper questioned him, and he admitted to it.
In a statement, Ronald McDonald House stated that Coleman is no longer employed with the organization, adding, quote, the recent actions taken
the sign is just a misdemeanor, but that ain't the point. They fired him, but it's just the whole, the idea. The few Harris signs in last month, it's like, I can't believe you would do that, or whatever. But it's not, I want to rip it up or,
Michael Coleman do not align with the mission and values of Ronald McDonald House Charities of the Capital Region.
There's no excuse for tampering with people's voices, and I think we all have to start respecting each other. And that's really the process, is respect. And I hope we get back to that.
It's unclear when Mr. Coleman is set to appear in court. We will continue to follow these developments as they unfold. We also heard back from Libby Post, a political activist who represented Lee Kinlan's Democratic campaign for Albany County DA. She says, quote, defacing political signs just further erodes our...
It's not, why would you ask a Democrat? It's either if it was a Republican, what like say was me, what can I say? I anybody, we all, because the Democrat, they're going to say, we detest that. We, this and that. We don't advocate tearing up opponent signs. I don't know. Maybe I would be a little bit mad. I'd be like, yo, that's some fun. I ain't got to do that. Whoever did that, don't do that shit. Seriously, you making me look bad. Like I got to cheat. Nah, don't tear up the signs. Don't tear up my opponent's signs because you make me look like a fuck nigga. I ain't got to do all that to beat you. I could beat you on my own. I don't need help like that. I don't need your help. Remember that? I don't need help from the peanut gallery, right? Shit. I don't need help like that. Don't do me like that. You doing me dirty. You think you helping me, but you fucking my shit up.
Since we fired up Tremendous, it kind of seems like nothing's.
A man was just fired from his role as a charity executive in Albany right after he was accused of a hate crime for allegedly defacing pro-Trump signs in Schenectady County. News Channel 13's Tessa Bentulin is live outside the Schenectady County Sheriff's Office with the details. Tessa, good afternoon to you.
Hi, good afternoon to Mark. Well, we're learning from court documents that 59-year-old Michael Coleman was charged last week by the Sheriff's Office.
I mean, this is the same shit. I thought maybe it would show something new. What the? Wait a minute, I might have seen this. What this is?
Next story about violence in New York.
Not this exactly video, but I think I seen this yesterday. One of the assisted.
Another story about it, a city where residents are already questioning why the flood of random attacks.
And this particular attack, with an unusual twist, clearly proves that nobody is immune to street violence. The victim this time, an assistant district attorney here in Manhattan. She was confronted Sunday at her apartment.
You mean a diversity hire? Yeah, the Sunday. Yeah, I saw this story already. He just doing it. He like a week late. But this story is old. I think I saw it. I know I saw it already. I don't remember the details. That's what I'm saying. That's how long ago. I saw it probably Monday or something.
In Midtown.
So, Bail Reform and Light on Crime New York has decided to hold someone accountable because they robbed an assistant district attorney. Talk about hypocrisy.
Yeah, I did see this. It was like on the local news, like ABC 7 New York or whatever. Yeah, because all the comment sections, the New Yorkers, they only arrested the person because it's her. If it was a regular person, they letting the same person, the same DA. If that dude robbed somebody else and they caught him, they letting them go. That's what I saw this last week.
So to understand this story, we have to understand how New York City decided to reform its criminal justice system. Now, the first thing I want to point you to is New York City's bail reform policy.
We already know BLM, the arm of the communist wing, the foot soldiers for the German Klaus Schwab, George Soros. They paid for, the founders, Patrice Cullors, blah, blah, blah. We all know what happened. Communist China, blah, 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 all of them.
They essentially said, we're not going to hold anybody on cash bail. No matter what you do, no matter how bad the crime, we're going to let you out on bail. It was a very progressive policy. So progressive that one guy committed something like 6 assaults in one day, and guess what? He was still released on bail. And guess what? He was still released on bail.
A man who has been arrested 41 times.
So I struck a nerve when I said communist. That was the VA, the VA hospital. They did it. You see, they called on time. Dear. That's my ringtone. But I picked that. But, there was them. I guess stop talking, stop it. Seriously, you saw they called. They didn't want nothing. Trust me, I know what that is a different department. It's automated. They ask you questions. Yeah, that what the time is that? 1 p.m. Yeah, it's 101. Yeah, 101. Yeah. So that was all them Democrats in the system.
Assault has just sent a New York City subway worker to the hospital with
So I guess I struck a nerve. Seriously, see, I'm not. It's not. There's no such thing as coincidence.
broken collarbone and a dislocated nose. Now, the suspect, Alexander Wright, again, has been arrested for assault 41 separate times, but apparently that's not enough to keep him out of the public to ensure that people are safe.
Now, this issue got so crazy at The View. The left-wing lunatics on The View challenged the governor of New York with his bail reform matters. Like, this is kind of crazy.
Judges now have discretion. They can look at the whole issue. They can look at whether a gun was involved. Was there an order of protection? We have to protect the victims of domestic violence. My mother was a champion for victims of domestic violence. It was just a crime on Long Island where body parts were found all over Long Island. They had 4 suspects. They let them go. Right. And now they're out there still. So what is the deal here? Right. Sounds insane to me.
Now, I've been saying New York State's bail reform laws are insane and will not work. But they're going to say I'm a right-wing lunatic, so you can't trust me. So here's a left-wing lunatic who's going to tell you something very similar. Anna Barron from the Young Turks.
Dismembering a corpse and hiding a corpse after dismembering it. Not bail eligible. Not a serious crime. I'm not even kidding, guys. Like, when Joy Behar outlined that case, I was like, she's crazy. This isn't a thing. This isn't real. This isn't real. So I looked it up. It's real, guys. It's real. Listen, if being on the left means supporting this, then I'm not on the left, and I'm okay with that. So let me give you the details of the case.
It doesn't mean that.
Okay, I don't know. Let me give you the details.
On the left. We're all on the left. We don't want people dismembering folks getting released. Only a couple of lunatic
Some do.
I know. What I was in the middle of saying is only a couple of lunatic activists are like, yeah, we're pro-dismemberment guys being let go. Okay, whatever. You don't represent the left at all.
Dismembered bodies. It's so unfair to put them
See
in
what I'm saying?
prison.
See how they try? They don't understand. Democrats don't understand. You casting your lot. They're devil worshippers. You see how Chunk Yogurt, it was Sink Yogurt or whatever the fuck is real, whatever. Chunk Yogurt. He's trying to, no, bro. You with that shit. That's what I'm telling you. Well, yeah, ain't no, I just believe in some of it. No, that's your homie. That's your homeboy. You can't distance yourself. You fly the same flag. All y'all the same, nigga. I don't want to hear it. I'm a centrist. He's radical. No, there's no such thing. You with it or you're not. There's no centrist. You all the way. The Bible tells you, you're either hot or cold. You're lukewarm. Democrats, what he just said, that is lukewarm shit. The little bit she tried to tell him, like, no, I can't be with none of this. She tried. She was trying, because that means she's weak. That means she want to come on our side, but she's letting her people hold her back. You see that dude next to her? He's lukewarm. What does it say in the Bible? I will spew you out the mouth. You got to be hot or cold. You can't be lukewarm. Ain't no centrist. That's lukewarm, nigga. Here, you going to get spewed out. God said he going to spew you out the mouth. You got to be all the way or the other. One or the other. They trying to make that a thing. You're far right extremist. You're an extreme right. You're an extreme left. We trying to be nope. Ain't nothing extreme. The only thing extreme is the left people. Because you're trying to take everybody rights. You're trying to take people money and redistribute it. The homeless is like, no, nigga, look, there's a shelter, there's programs. You don't want to do it. What the fuck? You come to me like I get grants. If I get government grants, and whatever, even just hundreds of thousands. I ain't even talking about to be a baller. You know me, I ain't going to prison, so I'm going to do the right thing and distribute the money. I'm going to have people, blah, 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 and you're going to have to follow the rules. You're not just going to come, hey, bro, can you help me out? Nah, bro, you got to do this. You want to get in the program? I'm dead serious. You can get in the program, but you ain't just coming getting $5, $10 here and there. Now, if I get grants and that's all I want to do is just feed y'all, then okay, hey, come. But I wouldn't do that. That's not on my heart. God didn't put that on my heart. I'm not just gonna give you meals like you some kind of fucking pet, and I ain't just go, here you go, man, and bird feed you. Yeah, I'm gonna give you real food. I'm gonna tell you, and I'm gonna show you, and put and have connections where you can get a job or training. It'd be better to get training. I'm dead serious. This ain't me just jaw jacking. Cause tell me what I just said. Tell me how it's wrong. You can't tell me. I ain't say nothing wrong. So no, ain't nobody. You know what I'm saying? No, ain't none of this. So this dude, you know, talking about we're not with the, only a few. No, it don't matter if it's a few. If you got one of you Democrats or we just gonna let, and they was letting out a motherfucker who was assaulting and essaying women or assaulting people, dudes, old people, young people, robbing, stealing, shooting, and then this is a fact. This ain't conspiracy, fear mongering. They let people out who went and killed somebody literally the same or next day or a week later. Let them out for free. And they shouldn't have been out at all. Bail denied. It ain't that's white folks out. Fuck you, nigga. Because if I smoke your ass, cause since I'm not one of y'all, I'm not a dumb. Yeah, they gonna put me there. They ain't giving me no bail. I don't want to hear that shit. Yeah, if it's a free fall for let it be a free fall. Don't do. That's what I'm talking about. Y'all bullshit. Y'all full of shit. Let it be a free for all then. Shit, don't have it one way. Only your Democrat, stupid ass, weak ass, broke ass niggas get set free. Let everybody go. Shit, hey, well, what happened? I don't know. Shit, but why is why is this person laying on the ground? I don't know. Something happened and he down there. Well, turn around, sir. 3 hours later, they released me. Yeah, it's like, nah, you ain't gonna do that. So quit the bullshit.
We're all on the left. We don't want people dismembering folks getting released. Only a couple of lunatic.
Some do.
I know. What I was in the middle of saying is only a couple of lunatic activists are like, yeah, we're pro dismemberment guys being let go.
And that means ain't no couple of lunatics, and that's all. That's the end of it. Then you yourselves should be cleaning the house. Don't just say it once and think. That's why y'all got curb stomped in the election, because you thought it was good enough to just say, I don't agree with it. No, you gotta get rid of them people. You gotta be like, yo, they're not one of us. That's how it is in the street. Yo, that nigga, it's like, say you got beef with another crew. You let the other crew, you ain't punking out. You just let the other crew, hey, that nigga gone. We handled that. You ain't got to kill him, but he gone. He ain't part of y'all. He on his own. You on your own, buddy. You bring too much heat. But you just say, but he's, you can't just say, I don't agree with him, but he's still your homeboy. He still wear your colors and all this and that. No, then okay, then I guess it's still on then, nigga.
Okay, whatever. You don't represent the left at all.
Dismembered bodies. It's so unfair to put them in prison.
Now, dismembering bodies, no bail. Again, that's New York's criminal justice reform. It's even worse than this, because migrants beat up cops in the middle of Times Square, and guess what? They were released on bail.
They brutally attacked a New York City police officer and a lieutenant. Our criminal justice system is upside down. We have to ask the question, why did these 4 individuals be released on their own recognizance?
T.A. Bragg, why did you not ask for bail? Why didn't you ask for bail for these migrants? District Attorney Alvin Bragg trying to get away from questions about his decision to release 5 illegal migrants charged with assaulting 2
that nigga Bragg, but I'm gonna leave it at that. I ain't gonna say nothing.
NYPD officers in Times Square that was caught on camera. All 5 were released without bail, even though they are charged with a felony. Now, 4 of them have reportedly fled the state.
So now you understand how bad it had gotten in New York, and crime was like off the charts. Like the subway crime was insano stuff.
Meantime, tonight in New York City, the dramatic move, the National Guard being sent into the New York City subway to protect riders.
As we've reported, subway crime spiked 45% in January when the city ended its police overtime program in the subway. The renewed NYPD surge led to a drop in February, but subway crime still up 13% this year.
Now, at the national level, Biden essentially opened up the border to anybody who wanted to come in. That also meant you had a lot of criminals coming into the country. And the largest and most dangerous gang from Venezuela said, hey, let's go to the United States and see if we can do our thing. And they've infiltrated the United States and have gone across the country committing crimes everywhere. I'm talking about Washington, D.C., Indianapolis, Salt Lake City, Utah, all around the country. Here are a couple of clips from local news from places like Salt Lake City, Utah, where this migrant gang has caused headaches and committed major crime.
New tonight after questions from 2 News, Harriman Police.
I mean, like I said, all this going to end next year. And we all know, just like everybody's crunk, them boys crunk too. They got people coming back. It would have been like in 2002 if I could have came back, to get back in the military. These motherfuckers crunk. Ain't nobody, it's going to. I've been said it. It's going to take a minute, but it's going to get done. They only Democrats. It's going to take the money, the logistics. How are you going to do it? Don't worry about that. Y'all keep asking questions. It's like don't even worry about that. It's like there's nothing to worry about. Oh, so wait a minute. They didn't finally dismissed it. Let's see what she got to say.
At what point does a salad become a salad?
Is it when you get fried chicken, wontons?
It has said that they're going to adjourn. They're going to adjourn, and the prosecutor is making the decision that he wants to come back in 29. I guess he wants to have a reason for still having a career. Anyway, let's go over to what the Trump team is saying in reaction.
Re-elected President Trump with an overwhelming mandate to make America great again. It is now abundantly clear that Americans want an immediate end to the weaponization
But
of our
moves to
justice
dismiss,
system.
does he dismissed it already, or is it just mean? But he's the judge. Who does he have to talk to? It's him.
This case, which should never have been filed so we can, President Trump said in his historic victory speech, unify our country and work together for the betterment of our nation. Fox's contributor and law professor at George Washington University, John Turley. Jonathan, we were talking last hour, and now a little bit more time has passed. Any fresh thoughts on November 19th, what we could see?
Well, the Trump administration, I think, can take some solace that they'll have a chance now to argue that the case should be dismissed. But I don't think expectations can be particularly high given this judge's track record. He has not shown any great balance at the trial. I was surprised in watching the trial to see some of his rulings, which frankly didn't make a lot of sense to me. I thought that he had left layers of reversible error, but none of that can be reviewed until this is finalized. Now, some have suggested that the judge could just freeze this for the upcoming term, to leave it in pendency. I just don't see that type of suspension as a likely or good option. You would have the president's critics saying that he's awaiting sentencing after a jury found him guilty of felonies. They need to have a status that where they can appeal this case, including the decisions made by this judge.
And yeah, even though that he would have, if Trump didn't win, well, they wouldn't even delayed it. But yeah, that's like justice. You can't do that. Delayed isn't. Yeah, you can't just leave it in limbo. No, I don't care who it is. I don't think, because like it's not just so they can, they're going to be able to talk shit. Oh, the felon. It's like any person. You got to be able to, you got to have a recourse to, appeal or get it thrown out or something.
Now, it is possible in a week that he could yield to calls for dismissal. You know, many have, including myself, felt that this case should never have been brought, that the judge made an unholy mess of it. In my view, it would be good to send the attractions back to their cages and call this circus over. But I wouldn't necessarily bet the farm on that.
Wow. So again, just if you're joining us right now, some breaking news. The judge has called the sentencing off, and Alvin Bragg has now come forward requesting, the Manhattan DA, that sentencing happen in 2029. Woo! Like crazy town, okay? Crazy town. And this is why you need a desperate cleanup of this, because otherwise this really does threaten the entire... Why would anybody want to go into politics, for goodness sakes? I mean, you know what? He's kind of a glutton for punishment. I think he loves this country enough, and he's so determined as an individual. Just, you know, he's got the fight in him. Remember, fight. I mean, he's got it more than anyone, so he's willing to put up with this stuff. But most people wouldn't, okay? And that's a shame. It's a shame, because we need to be better as a nation. We need to be...
Well, you just contradicted yourself. You said he must be a glutton for punishment. And then gonna turn around and say he's fighting for us. So he's not being punishment. That is like the dumbest shit. That's what I'm saying. Some of these people these converts, didn't I just say that? These Democrat converts, glutton for punishment. You know, somebody said that to me decades ago. One of my so-called homeboys, right? This is like in 03, 02, who glutton for... That's only a Democrat. Meaning, that's not punishment. Literally, she herself says all of this is bullshit. That's not punishment. Glutton for punishment literally means you keep doing something that you're not supposed to do, you know, whatever. You break the rules, break laws. People that go to prison literally keep stealing and that's a glutton for punishment. Y'all see, in her terms, she's a Democrat. That chick right there is a Democrat. She's talking about bullying. Like I said, glutton for punishment. You're talking about a tyrant. Democrats, Alvin Bragg, a glutton for... She heard her say that. Ooh, he must be a glutton for punishment. So you're saying... It's not... Everybody, all the legal experts, what they did was totally illegal, had no standing. He didn't do anything wrong. You're saying like Trump is a glutton for punishment, like he did things wrong. He didn't file taxes. He lied. He didn't do none of that. So how is he a glutton for punishment? These people, either she's just plain stupid and you don't understand what that means. That means what y'all are saying, that means y'all took over and y'all damn the rules, damn the Constitution. Y'all are saying fuck all that and we just gonna punish y'all because we don't like you. That's not a glutton for punishment. He's standing up to these motherfucking bullies. That is not glutton for... That's what you can't... You know, only reason I keep... But just to see the stupidity of these people who think they're full, like her, Trish Regan. You're not fooling us. You're a fucking Democrat. Glutton for punishment. So, and like I said, that means what you need to say is, yeah, I run this shit. I run everything. No, you're not legally. You took over. You're a gangster. You're a hood. You're a criminal. You're a fucking hood. You took over, or you're a tyrant. All of that. You're not a good person. You're good. And so that's why, yeah, you're a glutton for punishment. You're going to pay me my money. You don't want to pay my money, pay my respect, da-da-da-da-da. But y'all keep trying to say it like, no, you did something. No, when you got to keep flipping and try to... When I argue with somebody, if it's an argument, I don't say you did this unless I have proof. Then you get mad and then try to flip it. And then you got to get it. When I go over your head, you still got to try to lie and change it. No, you did it. And you can't lie. See, what y'all do is try to stop. It's like, say I got a receipt and that's basically what they did. Like with the Verizon people. I got a receipt. They said, no, it's not there. Remember I told you, I got it on tape. I recorded the guy. He said, no, That could be anything. We didn't get it. It's not. No, I'm like UPS never went. So he said no. All we got was a pallet. I'm like, what? How the fuck you just got a pallet? I've never heard that. He said, no, it wasn't on there. I can't take your word. Remember, I went back to UPS. They're like, no. And UPS is a way bigger company than Verizon, right? They government contract, all types of shit. Verizon got government contract too, but it's smaller, way smaller. Nothing like UPS. All over. UPS can get into Russia, anywhere. UPS go everywhere. You know, you gotta think. I ain't even think about it like that. Like, wait, UPS ain't playing no fucking bullshit game. They like, no. And then remember the dude at the store. He's like, well, they gotta introduce or you know a claim. If they're telling you that all they got was a pallet, they gotta do a claim. But instead of doing a claim, they're up there lying. They're trying to tell. Yeah, basically, don't believe your lying eyes. They're telling me that my eyes are lying. That's the glutton for punishment. Yeah, that's what they're talking about. Lying. So so basically they were saying I was just supposed to take the $800 loss. I'm a glutton for punishment. That's what they're saying. That's what I'm saying. It's like, no, that's not what that means. Glutton for punishment is basically Verizon. You're the glutton for punishment because you keep lying and I go up over your head. Pretty soon you're going to get sued and owe me way more money than $800. That's a glutton for punishment. All of it is because it's just personal shit. Not because I tried to gank y'all, but because you ain't even try to gank me. You're just doing what your masters tell you because you're mad that I got a car and a truck, an old ass truck, an old ass car, and you're mad about that. Jealous, mad, just stupid shit. Look at this clown right here. I mean, just crazy. Crazy Democrat shit. Liberals. Crazy. Want to take over glutton for punishment. What the fuck? How the fuck are we glutton for punishment? Y'all the ones. Yeah, you saw him just do his head like, oh, yeah, like, oh, see, yeah, like, oh, he was trying to help me or something. Like, see, now I gotta go and tell this, say, but yeah, tell him, come on, tell him, come on. You see, yeah, the fake cough. You heard it. You just heard it. I wasn't talking. You heard him. The dude right there. That's what I'm talking about. That's what the Trish Regan, yeah, the glutton for punishment is like, bitch, you are fucking stupid. Y'all are fucking stupid. Y'all are losers. I don't even think y'all gonna make it to see January and the inauguration. I think really, some of y'all really ain't even gonna make it to fucking January. It's only a month and a half. It's not even 2 whole months yet. It's finna be December in 10 days. Next Sunday, matter of fact, 7 days, December. Then you got 30 days. I don't even think y'all gonna make it. You know, just plain stupidity. Plain stupidity. Vanity, ego. Yeah, like, you know, this lame dude right here. Vanity, ego, you know, it's like they just crazy. Something wrong with these people. Something is wrong with these people. This dude right here, he's fucking crazy. He really is. He is fucking crazy. This dude right here, something's wrong with him. He's mentally, he's not all, he's fucking retarded. This dude is fucking crazy. No, because he's walking by here. They told him to walk by, not because his little crazy outfit. And he's a supposedly, if he was a regular bike rider with that outfit on, it's all good. But no, just like the dude who walked by first, they're walking by because I'm out here. That's why he's crazy. It's like, oh, Trump must be a glutton for. But are you fucking serious? That's literally like you running into somebody's car, not paying them, and they taking you to court, and you're telling them they're a glutton for punishment. They started with Trump. That lawsuit, all of that is literally like you running into somebody's car, and whether it was an accident or not, But matter of fact, you did it on purpose. The law case, so that's the scenario. You ran into somebody's car on purpose, the, in a car you know you ain't got no insurance on. They take you to court or whatever. You know, I'm just saying. And then you're like, oh, you're a glutton for punishment, blah, 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 because you got connections and use your, exactly, that's all that is. So that's what I'm talking about. When you say that, all you're saying is you got connections, you're dirty as fuck, you did some dirt, and you're talking about, oh, yeah, you must be a glutton for punishment. Is that you're fucking crazy, you stupid bitch? You see what I'm talking about? You know, these folks, that's why I clicked on her. I knew she was going to do some dirty shit. You know, I'm just saying, they're saying all these recent converts, there's a bunch of them. Megan Kelly, Trish Reed, all of they all, you know, they came from MSM, CNN. You know, Elon Musk, supposedly, he probably is. He going to buy MSNBC. And so now we don't have a real channel. And it's like next year when they should break up Google, not legally, and it's not anti-capitalist. It's actually capital monopoly. That's illegal. You're using your power to stop somebody else from making money. So Google should be broken up. Then he should buy YouTube. You know. You know, just stupidity. You know, they try to sound smart and sound wise, because that is a wise phrase, glutton for punishment. You know, that's something that is a wise, you know, you see your kids. And it's basically, yeah, you got kids or a kid and his friend keep getting it. That's a glutton for punishment. You know, like, well, where's Tommy? Why couldn't he come over today? I told you, you know, go ahead. Y'all can, we'll go to the arcade. Well, he's on punishment. Again? Why is Tommy? Yeah, exactly. That's a glutton for punishment. You keep fucking up. You're not a glutton for punishment when somebody's trying to bully you and be a tyrant. You're saying you're supposed to bow down. And so, yeah, you're telling someone who doesn't bow down and kiss ass and lick boots a glutton for punishment. Like I said, either you're stupid or a coward or both. See, that's the only way you would think that. You're stupid and a stupid coward. You bow down and lick the boots because you don't want to be a glutton for punishment, so you just bow down and take it. Fucking retard. Goddamn retarded ass punk. You literally, you're a punk. They'll try to get people to be on your side. You don't want to be a glutton for punishment. Ah, you little sorry bitch. Ain't no way in hell. No. Nope. Yeah, me way fucked up, buddy. Before I be a glutton for punishment, you be here. Yeah, they be releasing balloons for your ass. This is for my homies. They be pouring out a little liquor. Like, yeah, y'all keep playing with it.